Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me again in this like section. So, today is June 23rd, 2025. So, I actually want us to actually look at, what is going on about this Mazen Nnamdi Kalu's case. You guys are aware that they said it was in 18 June, that 18 July 2025, that Mazen Nnamdi Kalu is going to come out and face trial, so that on 18th of July he's going to be out to face trial again. Now remember that the defense team of Mazen Nnamdi Kalu has already submitted no submission case to the judge, which means that no submission case means that all the evidence coming from the Nigerian government side, all the witnesses coming from Nigerian government side, they have not brought enough evidence to prove that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu is guilty of the crime they are accusing him of, which is the reason why the defense team submitted that no submission case, which they submitted to the judge. Now, that no submission case means that the judge needs to now, it means that they're telling the judge that the witness should no more bring they should no more bring any more witness again, that the Nigerian government should not bring any witness again. That is what that no submission case means. Now, let us go to the aspect that the judge, Justice OMOTOSHO, will be the one to try that case on the 18th July 2025. Now, I will say I will never wish to be Justice Omotosho. Yes, I will never wish to be that man, because what that man is going through now, he's cracking his head on what to do on 18th July. Maybe possibly he may even be receiving some phone calls. Yes, because it's not an easy thing. He'll be the one to give the final judgment on 18th July, which I told you guys that this no submission case is going to rely on the judge himself, because if Justice Omotosho approve it, that means Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's court case has come to an end and he will regain his freedom that day. But if the judge does not approve it, that means that the case will still keep going, and definitely the Nigerian government will still be bringing more witnesses. And the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's defense team told the judge, they submitted that no submission case to the judge, is because they have gone through all the whole witnesses that the Nigerian government brought, and they found out that all the whole allegations that they are making towards Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, they don't have full evidence to support that. No video evidence, no written evidence. The fact that they even said that they had to start linking him to the NSAS protest, they said that he sent some people to burn down buses, and the judge has asked them, where are the video evidences of what you guys are saying? They were not able to provide it. Also, the time that then they also said that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, one Onyami Uzoma, said that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu told him to buy 2,000 people, but he bought 30. Now looking at it, he said that, and now he said that he's regretting it. And the judge also said, okay, bring evidence to prove that, okay, this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kalu told you. They were not able to bring any video evidence. So you see, that's what I'm saying, that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's fate is going to be determined by the judge, which is Omotosho. Yes, it's going to be determined by him, which is going to happen on 18 July 2025. And now I'm just like, what is going to be going on in this man's head? That's the judge, Omotosho. What's going to be going on in his head? By now, he'll be receiving a lot of calls, advices from people. This is what you're going to do on that day. This is what you're not going to do. So, let me say, since Mazi Nnamdi Kalu recalled Binta Nyako from his case, I won't say I'm supporting the judiciary. I won't say I'm saying that Omotosho is better, but looking at it, the way he has been predicting judgments, it shows that he's being fair. He's being fair a little on Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's case, and I will say, oh, this man keeps to his words, because there was a time he reminded us that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu is not going to stay in detention. He said that we need to be fast with the court case so that this man is not going to be in detention for so long. He said it, that it's not when the court is going to go on break and Mazi Nnamdi Kalu will still be in detention. And exactly what he said came to pass on Thursday, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's last court trial before they adjourned it to 18 July. He kept to his words, and immediately before you know it, they had to close his case and said that they will adjourn his case to 18 July. And immediately, the defense team of Nnamdi Kanu had to file a no submission case, meaning that enough is enough with these Nigerian government witnesses. They're not even coming up with a good thing. They're just coming up and saying, okay, this is this, Nnamdi Kanu did this, Nnamdi Kanu did that, but they don't have any video to prove that Nnamdi Kanu did it. And many Nigerians are now saying that, you see, this time around, this 18 July 2025, that Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released. Yes, that they're going to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu gets his freedom. Because take a look at it. You guys are seeing it. All the whole things they have been saying against him, none of them are true. There's no video evidence to prove it. Okay, now let me say they also accuse him of importing transmitter without official approval. Even if Nnamdi Kanu should, even if they should try him for that one, in a way, I would say, okay, that one is not something that requires them to be detaining him. They can actually fine him, since they said that he went and did his own will by importing transmitter without official approval. They can actually say, okay, let's fine him a fine of 500,000 or 1 million, but not the fact that he transmitted the fact that he imported transmitter does not mean that you guys will still keep him in continuous detention for more than 6 years, or will I even say 5 years, which is so bad. So I want you guys to actually listen to what Barrister Darlington has to say about this case, as well as the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and I'll be right back.
So far, no strong evidence has been adduced by the prosecution against Nnamdi Kanu. Look at it. The prosecution, or one of their prosecution witnesses, I think Mr. BBB or so, all the things they asked him was saying no. At a point, the the judge or Justice Omoto got angry and was reprimanding them that if they don't have any matter to, they should stop coming and all that. It happened. So there was nothing concrete. I was thinking they are going to present a cache of arms stockpiled by Nnamdi Kanu somewhere. Because how can you be a terrorist without gun, Mr. Okoro? Mention anywhere in the world where you see terrorists without a single, not even cutlass with them.
You are a lawyer. What about inciting people? Because they also said it was inciting people.
What are you talking about? Inciting in what way? Hold on.
They recovered radio Biafra equipment from him.
Hold on, please. That is not the one of the hallmark of a terrorist. Politicians do incite people. True or false? Politicians, were you not here when somebody told you that God told him that they should kill Tinubu's wife, Oluremi, that she's an infidel? Did it not happen in this country? That man was not even arrested, not to talk of questioning. What does that tell you? That one is even worse. The man who said it, Sheikh Tenshi. So when you are talking of incitement, I don't know what you people are talking about. That is not the hallmark. That's not the prescription of a terrorist. Terrorism means you are heavily armed, killing people, taking up territories, destroying villages and all that.
The terrorists also attack soft targets deliberately.
Is that what?
They deliberately attack soft targets.
They don't look, as long as they're terrorists. To cause
disaffection between the government and the people.
Listen very well. A terrorist is a terrorist. And there are prescriptions. That's why no nation in the whole world has seen Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist or IPOB as a terrorist group. Because they know how to describe a terrorist or terrorist organization. They know. This thing that Killer Fulani herdsmen are doing is a perfect description of terrorism. Perfect description. But the federal government of Nigeria don't want to see that. They are still calling it a farmer header class. Do they need all the forests, all the land in the whole of Nigeria to do their business? If it is farmer header clash? No, tell me. You mean they don't have a place? You know, you had when Niger State to call them, come. If you are looking for land, we have more than enough. Kano State to call them, come, we have more than enough. Did they listen? They said no. So if it is land they are looking for, the states have promised them, come and take as much as you like a Niger State. Niger State has the size of the whole of Southwest. Okay. So why couldn't they go there if they are looking for land? If they are looking for land. I'm talking of a land that is twice the size of Lagos State. You can get it in Niger State, and yet there's vast area still left. 76,000.
Barrister, we are left with just 1 minute. Now, on the 18th of July, the prosecution and the defense will make their final addresses. What do you expect?
I cannot speak for them. The fact is that they have closed their case, Abi. Yes, the procedure and processes are going on fine.
Okay.
But from the look of things, it looks like the federal government have nothing against Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay. So
yes.
So they are likely to let him go.
Well, is it not obvious? Is it not obvious when they don't have any strong evidence against him? I told you here. If they have come out and said, look, it was Nnamdi Kanu, the whole of one part of Imo State, he occupied it, he killed every people, he did this, he did, you know, that he made the broadcast. Who told you?
Okay.
So this other one that are killing in Benue, it was Nnamdi Kanu that incited them too, Abi. In Sokoro, it was Nnamdi Kanu. He was the one that incited them. Why didn't they say that?
Anyway, well, Barrister, July 18th is about a month away from today, so let's see what goes on before then and on that day. This will be a good place to anchor this conversation.
So guys, you guys listen to what Barrister Darlington have to say about Nnamdi Kanu's case. To be honest, those Nigerian government witnesses that are even bringing to court, BBB or whatever, people don't have full evidence against Nnamdi Kanu. They go on saying he did this, they caught him with ammunition, they caught him with guns. Okay, you guys know that in the last court case, the US observers came to court. Now, the witness 4 that they brought to court on that day, the thing he said the last time that he saw that the transmitter that Nnamdi Kanu imported, that he saw weapons on it. He saw guns, he saw ammunitions. Now, when the US observers now came to court case the next day, the witness 4 now denied that he had to now do his findings and he had an opportunity to check physically, according to the way he put it, that there was no, that the only thing that he understood, that what he understood was that the transmitter was just used to pass information, that the transmitter was just used to talk about Radio Biafra. That was what he said. So he has now actually denied the fact that, okay, he told us before that the transmitter, what he found on the transmitter was guns and ammunitions. Now, the witness 4 now denied. So because of the US observers that came to observe Nnamdi Kanu's trial, to see if the judges in Nigeria are even judging this man's case well. That is the reason why those US observers came. And now, if you take a look at what is going on in Nigeria, even the indigenous people of Biafra were saying that the killings going on in Nigeria, as well as the insecurity, is because of what they did to Nnamdi Kanu. They say that is the divine wrath of persecuting Nnamdi Kanu. So let me say, they are trying to tell us now that the insecurity going on in Nigeria is a result of God punishing Nigeria over the way they have been dealing with Nnamdi Kanu. That is what the indigenous people of Biafra are telling us. And to be honest, this insecurity would have been avoided a very long time ago if only the people listened to Nnamdi Kanu. But did they listen to him? No, they didn't listen to him at all. They didn't listen to him. So imagine if they have listened to him, maybe all this insecurity would not be happening today. So the IPOB people are trying to tell us now that the killings going on in Benue State and other part of the country is a result of what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu, that this is just God's way of punishing them for keeping an innocent man in detention for so long. Now, my question is, why is it that they're not supposed to punish innocent citizens now? Because these citizens are not the ones holding Nnamdi Kanu. It's the Nigerian government that are holding Nnamdi Kanu. So even if somebody should be punished, it should be the Nigerian government, the people in power that should be punished. Because they're the ones that are holding Nnamdi. They know that, oh, if this man is being released, oh, this man is going to expose every of our secrets. Oh, this man is going to take over Nigeria, and the one Nigeria that we're benefiting from again, we will no more see it again. So that's why they are still keeping Nnamdi Kanu in continuous detention till now. So let us actually see what do you guys really think about Nnamdi Kanu's fate on 18 July 2025. Like, drop your comments below, guys. Let me know what you really think about this man's fate on 18 July. Do you think that the judge OMOTOSHO is going to tell him, okay, we've accepted what the defense team said, then finally Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released? Or what do you really think will happen? Or do you think just OMOTOSHO will deny the Nnamdi Kanu team's request? What do you guys really think? I want to know your people's comment on this. What do you guys think will happen on 18 July 2025? Because many people have started talking, saying that, Who knows if the Nigerian government will not still come and bribe our Justice OMOTOSHO, because the way the man has been carrying this Nnamdi Kanu's case for so long now, it has been good and fair, no problem. But many people are saying that who knows if they will still come and tell him that he should not approve Kanu's defense team's request. Who knows? So many Nigerians are all praying, oh, let this man actually use his head. Let this man please try to do the right thing in court on 18 July. Many people are saying, let him try to do the right thing. Even him, he's a father, so he should understand that, oh, this man has been in detention without his children, without his family for a very long time. So let him just have pity and say, okay, let him just release this man. Like, that's so many, like I told you guys, I told you guys that I will never envy or try to be like Justice OMOTOSHO, because what this man is facing now is beyond him. You guys may not really understand what this man is facing now. This man now will be cracking his head on how 18 July is going to be. He may even be receiving calls of different people telling him that, oh, this is what you're going to do. You know, people would be trying to tell him what to do. Yes, just Nigerians, just Nigeria that we are in. People will be calling him, oh, this is what you're going to do on 18 July, oh, this is what you're going to do. But all we need is fairness from this man. That's all we need. This man already knows that even when he was asking the Nigerian government witness to bring the evidence against Nnamdi Kanu, bring a video evidence or something to prove what they're saying, they couldn't bring it. Even the man was even tired. It was even clear to the judge that, oh, these people are lying against this man. They don't even have any evidence against him. It was so clear to him that the Nigerian government witnesses are just there to see how they're going to put this man in jail, but it's not going to work. Just like I told you guys, IPOB have saying that IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, are saying that anything going on in Nigeria now, especially the insecurity, as a result of them keeping Nnamdi Kanu in continuous detention. So guys, listen to what Nnamdi Kanu have to say about Nigeria, and I'll be right back.
There are people who are what I call, I won't use too much grammar because a lot of people are watching, mothers are watching, grandmothers are watching in the villages. People who out of cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That's what they are doing. Some of you don't understand it, but we do. Some of you do not understand what is happening, but we do. And that is why we are here to tell you. The real terrorists in Asherok, they have dropped them. And now presidency is telling you, you cannot touch them. But these are people killing people in Yoruba forest. No, you cannot touch them. A whole presidency to tell you that every Fulani man is in on this. Their foot soldiers are Miyetti Allah. Have you all forgotten that they gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion? Have you all forgotten? No, typical Nigeria, nigger. Have you all forgotten? So you've forgotten that this so-called presidency, Garba Shehu, gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion to come down to the south to give peanuts to useless monarchs and traditional rulers so that our forests can be taken. Have you all forgotten? Oh, you have. Of course, you're in the zoo. You've forgotten. Did they give 100 billion to any other organization? Did Asherok give 100 billion to any other group? Why would a government give 100 billion to a bunch of terrorists and openly claim that they are stakeholders in the government? That is why government can come out openly without shame to support terrorists in Yoruba forests. Let them come to our land and they will see. They say that all the government of Ondo State and others must draw a boundary. Where who are the bandits and who are the law-abiding? How can we know? As I'm going there, my phone, when you man all the lizards, all the lizard, their stomach is almost on the floor. So we don't know which one has belly ache. How do we know? How can you differentiate between a good headsman and a violent terrorist headsman? How can you know? How can you know? I'm asking you. Miyetti Allah is there, remote controlling all your lives. Look at how they installed, after installing Hope, they installed the idiot Hope, what the George Obiozo. George Obiose was the man that took Hope Uzodinma to the north to go and introduce him as a politician. The same Uzodinma that George Obiose, he's an intellectual, as they, you know, he fools. Once they give you a degree, they say you're an intellectual. George Obiose, before you took Hope Uzodinma to the north, did you know that Hope Uzodinma was doing 419 in Lagos? He was a fraudster doing Yahoo in Lagos. Who doesn't know in Imo State that Hope Uzodinma was a fraudster in Lagos? These are the type of leaders that they imposed on our people. Idiots. And we are there. They have Apex organization. Apex Ohanese, Apex. These are errand boys for the caliphate. That's why BBC is promoting him. That is why they are all promoting. That is what they have always done. Black people are like that. As I told you before, when the British came to stop the eastern advance of the French colonial forces in Benin Republic, in Badagry, basically in Badagry. You know what Britain did? They didn't go to England to go and bring soldiers. They went to Ghana. They recruited Ghanaians, black niggers from Ghana, to come and help them to conquer their fellow niggers in Nigeria. They didn't have to go travel very far. That is why I keep saying that the brain of a black man is his greatest impediment. You see, inside this brain, everything a black man is suffering from is here. Inability to reason. Inability to reason. It is the truth I must tell you. Some may not like it, but of course I will tell you. You cannot, the presidency is telling, you cannot unilaterally push out headsmen. What are they doing in the bushes? In the forest? And they said it's to feed their cattle. Before the white man came, where were you feeding your cattle? Fulani. Where? What was your cattle eating then? They said it's climate change. Of course, it's a lie. You came from very barren, arid Sahel. No rain in Sahel for centuries. It didn't start today. You were able to keep your cattle, you drink the blood and you drink the milk. That's how you survive. Now, what are you doing in Ondo Forest? Our people cannot see because they are blind. People cannot see because they are blind. But we are here to open your eyes. All of them killing themselves over Jonathan presidency. From the so-called Niger Delta or Yoruba that was dying because of Obasanjo presidency. Where are they today? They are still the ones crying that things are not okay. So you think as an Igbo man, if you're there for 8 years, somehow, miraculously, you will change anything? Hiroshi tried and they killed him. Use your brain. It was meant to be Alex Ekwueme after Sagari. Buhari overthrew the government in 1983. Some of you don't know history. Rather than allow an Igbo man to become the president, they did a coup. Some of you need to reason very well. Also, you claim you went to school, you should be able to use your brain. How can you believe it? People who are foolish, they cannot, because of the Nchonche wild chicken change they give you in Abuja. You don't have a house in Abuja because of that. You are going to suffer and die. Check it, there are mad people. You've not seen anything yet. You have not seen anything.
Some of you guys heard what Nnamdi Kanu said here. Like, to be honest, like, I don't know if I'll say Nigerians are not actually reasoning with their senses. Like, you guys listening to what he said here. To be honest, the Nigeria has scattered. In fact, this is no longer a country again. This is no longer a country. Everything that Nnamdi Kanu told us, now we are not seeing this with our eyes. We are seeing it's happening every day. We are seeing it. We are seeing it happen to us. And don't be surprised. It's because of the way, don't be surprised that the insecurity going on now. It's because of the way they're holding Nnamdi Kanu. Imagine if Nnamdi Kanu is being released, all this insecurity will end once. Like, he even promised us that, oh, if I get released, 2 minutes, insecurity has dropped in Nigeria. He told us. But many people did not, many people still don't believe him to today. Maybe especially the Northerners, those ones, they all just want power to be on their side, on their side. But they don't know that all the things happening to them in their side, all the insecurity, all the killings going on in their side, they don't know they are the cause of it. They want power to be with them. They are still doing this ethnic bias. He said the Northerners, there's nothing you can tell them that will ever make them to change this ethnic bias that they're saying that they are doing. Even come the next one, they will still want to let power be for them. But does it really matter? Now power has been, they have had power for like how many years now? I can't even count. But still, there have not been any change in their lives. As well as things are happening to them are still happening to them. So the people that they say that they are their brothers, Fulani, they say that Fulani people are their brothers, but it's still the same people that are buying them till now. The same people that are calling their brothers are buying them till now, and they are seeing it with their eyes. This is terrible. This is really terrible. Like I told you guys that many Nigerians are in shock. Many Nigerians, their heart is in their hands because they are still waiting and to hear what is going to happen on the 18th July 2025 based on this Nnamdi Kanu's case. Many Nigerians are still waiting. This no submission case means that the defense people they have had enough witness and they don't even have any evidence. So that means that they should drop their case. So what we are waiting for on the 18th July 2025 is for Justice OMOTOSHO to come out and tell us, I have approved what the defense team of Kanu said. That is all we are waiting for. But many Nigerians are also wondering, what if the Justice OMOTOSHO still say that he's not going to approve it? But all we are saying is that he should approve it. And all we are praying and hoping is that he should approve Kanu's team submission of no case. He should approve it so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And I know that Justice Omotosho now, by now, he is preparing how the 18th July is going to be. I know he's preparing for it. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, like if this man is released, the coming of Biafra will be the greatest miracle on earth, because the way it will happen, no one will understand it at all. Even many people, even the South are not saying that they are also a part of Biafra. Yes, the South are not saying that, we are part of Biafra too. That this Biafra of a thing is not only Igbos. Just like I told you guys, there was this video I saw of a Yoruba man saying that if Igbos decide to go today, that he's going to follow the Igbos. That was what the Yoruba man was saying. So even the South and the the Southeast, they are all saying that they also belong to Biafra. That Biafra is not only for the Igbos. This to show you the support that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting. This to show you that many people love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For these people to be supporting him like this, for people to be saying that I want to join Biafra, for people to say that we are part of Biafra, it shows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that can liberate Nigeria. They've already seen Nigeria have already seen their savior, but they are still keeping him in detention. And the indigenous people of Biafra are saying that who knows if all the whole insecurity that's going on in Nigeria now, it's not because of it's not the divine wrath of keeping an innocent man in detention for so long. For so long, a man, you know that this man is innocent. You guys try to even lie against the Nigerian government witnesses, try to lie against him, but still they don't even have proof or evidence about it. You can see what's happening in Nigeria now. Many people who were involved in those Biafran war today have started confessing. You can see that Ibrahim knows the Igbos are the only people that can progress. And people are also saying that the Westerners, they know the truth. The Westerners, they know the truth, but they keep quiet because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. This man is a Biafra man. So they keep quiet. They all know the truth. Okay, this is everything that's true. And now the question is, why is it that these people are not coming out to themselves? Why is it that the one is coming out to confess after so many years? After so many years, the one is coming out to confess. So why is he saying it now? Is he saying it now for us to go and why is he saying it now? This is really the question. Why is the one even coming out to say all these things now? The one has found out that Nigeria is about to fall. I thought that's why he's coming out to say it now. It's just making him. No one told us that he was trying to unite Nigeria. You are fighting the Igbos. You did not see other tribes to fight. It is the Igbos that you remember to fight. You fight the Igbos. And from the confession that Ibrahim Babangida's book, in his book, he said that the people who started the fight was not Igbos. It was not an Igbo coup. It was a military coup. Many years ago, they have been thinking that what happened in Biafra, it was an Igbo coup. But it was a military coup, according to what Ibrahim Babangida said. In his book, he said it was a military coup. So to show you that they have long time suffered the Igbos, for a very long time, the Igbos have been suffering for no just cause, for no reason. So imagine how many years ago the Igbos have been suffering up to now. You see, indigenous people of Biafra told Nigerians that you guys owe Nnamdi Kanu an apology. Nigerian government owes Nnamdi Kanu an apology for what they have done. And then she also know that Nnamdi Kanu is only agitating for the freedom of Igbos based on what happened in Biafran War. They went as far as lying that it was an Igbo coup. While this was not an Igbo coup, it was a military coup. This is terrible. I want you guys to actually listen to what this man said about Northerners. This man is an Hausa man, but he exposed the Northerners. He exposed, like, he told us everything that is happening in Nigeria, and he said that the Northerners are the cause of what is going on in Nigeria today. Guys, just take a look at this and I'll be right back.
Let's tell ourselves the truth now, at least for once. See, I'm going to speak and a lot of people will think I'm speaking like a Biafran, but no, I want us to reason like analytical human beings. The fact is, the division of Nigeria with all the indications on ground so far is inevitable. The division of Nigeria is inevitable without implementing the regional system of government. Okay, let's look at the indicators. Number one, the fact is, the issue of national insecurity at the moment happens to be majorly a northern problem, right? You quite agree with me on that. And in that regards now, any government of the day, any president at the moment that is not of the northern descent or northern origin that tries to fix that, if he's hoping to come for a second tenure, I bet you he can succeed in that. You quite agree with me, right? And this is what I mean by that. Okay. In addressing, considering bringing into view now what happened recently in Benue, just the normal issue of farmers herders clashes as they call it, right? Okay. In fixing this kind of situations, now forget about the deployment of military, police, whatever the president coming to visit. You quite agree with me that that doesn't solve anything and is not going to solve anything. The only thing that will solve that to some certain extent is we having a situation where there is ranches established for herders, right? That is to say, the herders must be in tune with changing times. Because you quite agree with me, there's no developed country you go to in this world today that you'll find a situation where animals wander all around. There is none. You can never find any developed country of that nature. But in so doing now, if the president of the day tries to enforce that, it's going to be rejected by the northerners to some certain extent, evidently clear even in the past, right? considering the fact that these people are citizens or whatever, they are nomadic in nature, right? That has always been the conversation. They are nomadic in nature. So they move from places to places. And the fact is, I don't know where we're actually getting this. Okay, if you say you are nomadic in nature, how do you expect the government to account for you? Have you ever seen a country where you have citizens being nomadic in nature and the government can account for them and make budget for? So you see, the fact is, the headers must be in tune with changing times, but they are not ready for that. And even the politicians are not ready to have that conversation. Let's look at the issue of dialogue. We need to preach dialogue. We need to be accommodating. There's enough to share, according to Tinubu. But looking at it, you quite agree with me that as far as this life, this nature is concerned now, people have metamorphosized over time, which is the fact that people no more just live because they want to embrace each other in love and peace and harmony. There are two things that guide and regulate the conduct of humanity. One, adequate enforcement of the law, even in developed countries. That is to say, you know that when you do this, this will happen. You must reap for it. You will go in for it. That makes people behave to some certain extent. Another thing that guides people's conduct is the fact that they must be subordinate and superior. Right? That is to say, in anywhere I live for there to be peace, is either they must be, you are the senior, I am the junior. So you know that when you try me, I will finish you, and me that knows that you are more powerful than me, I will not try you. Those are the things that keeps people in check. But if you think that we're going to sit down and be, in as much as we desire one Nigeria, we want to preach and we want to be all accommodating, we believe we're stronger together, but it's not the preaching of peace and love or whatever that keeps people together. These two indications are what keeps people together. And you quite agree with me to some certain extent, the two is missing. There is no adequate enforcement of laws. We are under-policed. Even the armed forces is overwhelmed. And a lot of other things. So what will keep people in check? So what we are fighting for at the moment is a situation where who is more powerful? Is it me, the Fulani man? Is it me, the Yoruba man? Is it me, the Igbo man? Or is it me, the Hausa man? The fact is, that must be sorted out. When it's sorted out, now everybody will know his position and people now will just decide to keep quiet and whatever. Looking at it, when you now introduce our religious extremism in all aspects as well, that is evident in the country. You have a lot of radical Muslims, radical Christians who are not ready to tolerate each other. The only thing that will make us tolerate each other, let's tell ourselves the truth, is the full implementation of the law and the adequate protection of the vulnerable. That is just it. And all these things are missing. So how do you tell me we are not going to divide? And the fact is, looking at it now, Tinubu will not dare go that way. Right? Because by the time he tries to introduce that, okay, there must be establishment of ranches to curtail the free movement of the Fulanis, you quite agree with me that he is going to lose a lot of... the fact is he's already losing at the same time as far as the North is concerned at the moment. And that is what will bring the division closer in that regards. In the sense that Tinubu doesn't look like somebody that is ready to let go of the fact that this 8 years is his birthright. And at the same time, the Northerners are not ready to give it to him. So when you have a clash of the titans, Abi, that is what I refer to this 2027. Forget about this defection. Clash of the titans is going to definitely give birth to something. So, with all these indications on ground, my brother, the issue of one Nigeria, we are going to get better, will remain nothing but a delusion, seriously. We're going to talk more in this regards. I will drop more in this regard.
Some of you guys were able to hear what Simon K. He is a Northern man, what he said about Tinubu, and as well as saying that Nigeria is going to divide. Because there was this video I saw, online, where this Northerners were seeing tearing Tinubu's poster, this billboard, tearing, like going to those high billboards, tearing Tinubu, where Tinubu wrote to come 2027, Tinubu 2027, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu back 27. They were tearing it. Those Northerners were tearing his poster everywhere. And now you guys heard what the Northern man said. For the fact that that the Northerners are not even going to agree for him come 2027, that means what will not happen? Because you guys know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is rooting for being the president again come 2027, and these people are saying that now if the Northerners don't vote for him, that means there's going to be war. Yes, meaning that Nigeria is definitely going to divide if they don't vote for him, because nobody is really happy over what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. His regime is not doing well at all. His regime is bringing more crises in Nigeria. There have not been peace, insecurity every day, topping day by day. Where many people were saying that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu coming to the seat is going to stop insecurity. Now, where are we today? The insecurity just stopped by 200%, and there have not been any solution to that. So you can say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu won't even save you. So if Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot stop the insecurity in Nigeria, what is best known is for everybody to go. Just like he said that Nigeria will soon divide. The Yorubas are not even agreeing at all. The Hausas are not agreeing at all. The Igbos are not. So what's best to do is to divide. And I've seen there's this video I saw where the Southerner man was saying that if Igbos go today, me, I will follow them. That's what the person was saying. If the Igbos divide today, I'm going to follow them at their back. That is what he said. So it tells you that many tribes have seen that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the savior of Ndi Igbos. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the savior of Nigeria. So they'll be like, they already know that what this man is saying the truth. They already know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying the truth. They know all these things. So many people are saying that they're going to follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once Igbos are going, that they're going to follow them because the insecurity has gotten too much. I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was warning them about insecurity, but what's happening today, they are not crying. Benue is in serious siege. Plateau State is in serious siege. Borno State is in serious siege. Like everywhere, people that are now running away from their communities. People are now running away from their communities. What I'm urging many Nigerians to do is that they should just be praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Yes, they should all be praying that this 18 July 2025 that is coming, let Justice OMOTOSHO just approve the defense team, approve their no submission case, and everything will come to an end. Biafra will be restored. That is what I urge many Nigerians to do. Because I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was warning them, they were giving him deaf ear. They were saying he's an Igbo man, he's a Biafra man. They were not listening to it. Nigerians never listen. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say. Where do you guys even think from? Where do you think from? Do you really think from your brain? Like many Nigerians are not thinking so well. And just recently, there was this video that was circulating online concerning a Fulani man saying that one of his cow is equal to 150 lives. That meaning that if any of his cow die, if any of his cow buy, that he's going to buy 150 people. Meaning that he's not comparing life that he cannot create, life that God gave him. He's not comparing life to cow. It was really terrible. And this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu warned them about Fulani terrorists. He warned them. Take a look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast, as well as I'll show you guys what this Fulani man said. Guys, take a look at it.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason you.
You guys listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Now just take a look at what this Fulani man said here, that his one cow is equivalent to 150 people's lives. Just take a look at it, guys, and I'll be right back.
People who don't understand Hausa, allow me to translate this, what this Fulani guy is saying.
Why don't an kashe mutane 200 a Benue State shi zai tada hankalin mutane a dunga haya a social media to kadan kuka gani.
He says, so because they've killed 200 people in Benue State, that's why everybody is getting angry. Now why are people getting angry now that this one is really small?
Ba kun rubuta kun ce za a kori Fulani a kasan Benue hakuna dariya. Dama daga dariya sai kuka, za ku ci ubanku a wannan shekara. Za ku ci ubanku.
Say neighbor talk say me Fulani live on our land. When they write time, when even they laugh, say from laughter to tears now. Say una go chop una nyash.
Mutun dari shine me, shine tarzoma a zuciya. Mu shanu na aka kashe muna. Mutanen mu nawa aka kashe a daji da ruga duk ba ai komai ba. Ai kashe mutane 100 wallahi ba laifi ba wani abu kuma. Kadan ne.
Say waiting be 100 people. Say waiting be 100 people. Say because they kill 100 people, now they make una mind the vex. Say what of their people where they don't kill for bush? How many of their cattle where they don't kill? Say this one is small thing now. Say no worry. You get.
Kunga wannan a matsayin shi shanu na billahi lazi zan iya kashe kaɗo guda 150 akan wannan. Ni yanzu.
Now he's saying you see this cow. Now see this cow where they here, this young calf. Saying swear to God, saying if he kill like 150 people for this cow.
Na dena ai man laifi in ce sai na tsaya hukuma ko wani abu na yafe. Ba zan taɓa yafewa kuma ana yi man zan rama. Ana yi man kuma a matsayina bafulatinin daji.
Saying no send, you no go sit down, they wait for anybody. If they're killing cow, in go revenge.
Ni yanzu na daina boye-boyen nan in ce ai ba zan kashe mutum ko ba zan yi kaza ba. Duka aikin laifi zan iya aikata shi akan wannan. Kisa da ba kisa da zai gagare ni akan wannan insha.
Saying no go they pretend again. The reason saying no go tell you the truth. Say him if he kill 150 people for this one and nothing. Say if not do him go revenge because that's so it did for them normally. So no more pretense from him. This is who he is. Alright, so now don't hear about you've listened. So what's he saying? He's saying that it doesn't matter where you are from. He can kill for his cattle. And that cattle's life is more important than human life. Just understand something. This is not a place where you want to reason, sit them down, explain to them how human lives is better than cattle. This is how it is for them. And so my advice for you is this. As a Nigerian, whether you call yourself Nigerian or not, you need to protect yourself, most especially all the men in this country. You need to be able to protect your families. May nobody catch you by surprise. You cannot go down shouting Jesus, my God, or begging for your life. You have to be ready. There's no law that prevents you from protecting yourself. Do you understand? In this life, as person no bring you come this life, you supposed go out on your own terms. Nobody is supposed to come and just take your life from you like that. You understand? All the people, normally, we think we are in a normal society. But the law is not on our side. The law is not on the side of the masses. The law is put to protect politicians and protect people who have money and in power. These guys are being protected, they are influenced, they are armed. They are provided with arms and weapons. You are not provided with anything. Find your way. You are a sovereign being. You have right over this earth like any other person. They too have right over this earth like any other person. But there must be an understanding. If person they reason like this, you're supposed to understand. And I'm sending this message to all the politicians in our state. Most of you that have cattle, you hear what they are saying, that human life is less than the cattle. You keep keeping those cattle in our state. It's a reminder to the people of Benue that you have something, an animal that is above them. And it's unacceptable. It is advisable that you guys sell all those cattle. Make we know say cattle no day, cow no day inside Benue State. We must start using that collective action. If not, you are an enemy to your brethren, you are an enemy to your kin. Because person they talk say cattle, they are above human life, and you are rearing cattle in the same state where people have come to kill because they are saying that our kinsmen killed their cattle, and so life must be lost. And somebody is saying that for a calf, 150 human lives with potentials to change the surface of this earth, would you understand, will be killed and murdered, and nothing will happen. It doesn't care. They don't care. So you need to understand the enemy and understand how they think. Do not think that Jesus is going to save you. Do not think that the church will save you. Do not think that the government will save you. You have rights of existence. You are a sovereign being walking the surface of this earth, and nobody should take your life without your consent. Do you understand me? That's what I want all of you to understand today. So all the youth in Benue crying and shouting and thinking your politicians will come and help you, you are lying to yourself. Nobody will help you. Go and learn self-defense. Learn self-defense. Learn how to protect yourself and your family. Tell everybody around you to be on alert. Tell your people in the village to be on alert. I called my uncles in the village and asked them how far what's happening there. They say that they're all right. So protect yourself and understand it. These guys, they come as your friends. They'll come, they'll offer you this, they will give you that, they will scout you and understand. They will even use their women who sell these things to come and scout you and understand. You are laughing like a sheep. You are smiling. You are being friendly. Tomorrow they'll come and gun you down, slice you, burn you. They have grenade launchers, they have guns, they have machine guns, they have everything. What do you have? You have stick. You have what? You have please. No, please. You are shouting because you did not prepare for war. We are on a battlefield here. Just know it. We are in a battlefield, and that is all. Somebody can come and claim your life for cattle when you even feel speak English, no feel do anything. They value cattle. A calf is equivalent to 150 human beings. That's what they are saying. Go and protect yourself. Let's not be making too much noise here.
So guys, you guys listen to what this man said about these Fulani people. He even had to interpret it to us that these people are saying that the one cow is equivalent to 150 lives. That anybody buy one cow, that he's going to buy 150 lives. And this thing now that is going on, this was done and posted in social media. Yes, it was done, and they posted it on social media for people to see. And the government is not even doing anything about it. Like, they're not doing anything about it. But if another person, now if it's an Igbo person that said this thing, they will go as far as tracking that Igbo person. They will go as far as making sure that they track the Igbo person, let them so that they'll be able to put the person behind bars. But this is coming from a Fulani man. This video that this man just interpreted to us is coming from a Fulani man, that he's threatening people's life if they kill his one cow, and they're not saying anything about it. Like, are they playing with human lives? You're comparing cow that doesn't even know anything, that doesn't even know how to speak English, doesn't know anything. You're comparing it to people's life. This is so bad, and the government is not saying anything about it. Like, they are literally doing nothing about it. This video is circulating online and they're doing it. But if it's an Igbo person now that made such a video, by now they would have asked the military to pick up the person, to show you how unfair these people are to us, to show you how unfair these people are to Igbos, to show you how unfair, to show you that these people are doing ethnic bias. This is pure ethnic bias. They pamper and treat the Fulanese better. When it comes to Igbos, they don't treat us better. They don't treat the Igbos better at all. And that's why you see the Fulani people are, when they are carrying guns, they're not even afraid. Normally, I used to ask myself, guns are not authorized in Nigeria, especially when you're not in anything, especially when they don't authorize it to you. Guns are not authorized in Nigeria. But how come the Fulani people are seen with guns? Like they move about with guns. The Nigerian government, the military, they are all aware of this, but nothing is happening. They're not saying anything about it. But if they catch a random person carrying guns, they will not immediately, they'll say that you're a terrorist. They'll just write it down that you're a terrorist. Before you know it, they'll sue you to court, and before you know it, they'll put you behind bars because they found you with gun. But the Fulani terrorists are always carrying guns every day by day, and they're not saying anything about it. There was this video I saw where people were complaining that just imagine our military, we are seen having meeting with our military, we are seen having meeting with these terrorists in the bush. They were seen having meeting with them, which is so sad that such a thing is happening, and the video is circulating, and the Nigerian government are not doing anything about it. That's why you see all the killings that are going on in Nigeria is because our Nigerian governments are so nonchalant about this Fulani headsmen. I don't know if I would say that our Nigerian governments are afraid of them, because taking a look at what is happening, it's just as if our Nigerian governments are afraid of these Fulani headers. Because tell me why everything that went on in Benue State, still they have not been able to track one person down. Okay, this is the person that caused the killing in Benue State. They have not been able to say, okay, okay, we've caught one of the Fulani terrorists. Let us use this one and set as an example. No. Instead, there was this soldier who came out and was calling out the Nigerian government online. This wanted soldier now that they are looking for. This soldier was calling out the Nigerian government as well as the people who are in power in military. Before you know, they started looking for the soldier, saying that they are looking for so person. But there are many terrorists who are causing havoc in Nigeria. They have not been able to look for these people. They are not visiting them look for Metu Alali, this Fulani leader. They have not visited them look for Bello Tunji, people who are causing havoc in Nigeria. They're not looking for this non-terrorists in Nigeria. They're not looking for them. They're not looking for someone who is saying the truth, someone who is calling out the evils that the Nigerian government are doing. This is very, very bad, and it's so unfair. That's why many Nigerians are asking, who is even weaponizing these people? Who are giving these people money to buy weapons? Sometimes our military itself don't even carry weapons, just like the way this Fulani terrorists are carried. Our military don't carry weapons like that. Like these people's own are too much. You'll be asking, where are they getting money to even buy all these weapons? Where are they getting money to do all this? The Nigerian government no send us, so that's why you see we need to mobilize and defend ourselves. We need to mobilize. Or is it when people come to attack us, we'll not be telling them sorry? So is it sorry we are going to keep telling them? We need to mobilize, defend ourselves. We should not wait for the Nigerian government don't send us. So you see, if anything happens in Nigeria today, just like I told you guys, their children are outside the country. You can never see a senator, someone who has a higher position in this country, and their children is schooling in Nigeria. It's not possible. All their children are outside the country. So if anything happens today, they are not bothered because their children are not here. But all that are here, let us try and defend ourselves. Let us try and defend our family. Because we all know that, if anything happens, we don't have money to run visa. We don't have money to do anything. Our life depends on Nigeria. So our life is here. So we need to mobilize and defend ourselves. Defend ourselves from any attack that is coming, especially from these Fulani terrorists. If these Fulani terrorists see that, everybody is not defending us, everybody is not mobilized to defend, you see, they will be the ones to run. They'll be the ones to run. But because they found out that we don't have weapons to fight, that's why you see they're coming after us. But if we now start having weapons to fight, they will not come after us. Like, these people are heartless. They don't have conscience at all. For you to say Fulani man tell you that because of one cow, he's going to buy 450 people. They don't have conscience at all. These people are heartless. So we need to defend ourselves against the attack of these people, because these people are terrible. All they're trying to do now is to take over Nigeria. They want to Islamize Nigeria. That's what they want to do. And Nnamdi Kanu warned us a long time ago that these people want to take over Nigeria, but we didn't listen. Now see what is happening. Just take a look at what Nnamdi Kanu said about Fulani terrorists, and I'll be right back. They have turned
their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason you.
You guys listen to what Nnamdi Kanu say. Like, they have actually taken you guys saw what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. They have definitely taken over Nigeria. Like, this people want to take over Nigeria. There's no, you cannot go to any Fulani, any Hausa land now. You will not see a Fulani email. You cannot go there. You will definitely see Fulani people. So their plan is to take over the Northerners. Now, is everything that Nnamdi Kanu is saying is coming to pass. If you go to Plateau State now, they have all left their communities. They have all left their communities. There was even a time I heard some I don't know whether it is true, but I've been hearing some rumors. They were saying that some of these communities that they used to pay taxes to these Fulani terrorists. So the Fulani terrorists will even tell them to raise 1 point something million, and they will, if they don't pay it, that they're going to attack them so weak, and it is very, very bad. Imagine a community that they don't have anything, a community that is suffering. How would they be able to raise such amount of money? How would they be able to raise such amount of money? Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like, and share. And also, don't forget to drop your comments. What do you really think that is going to happen on 18 July 2025? 18 July 2025, based on this Nnamdi Kanu's case, just like we know that OMOTOSHO is the one that is going to be deciding whether he's going to approve Kanu's legal team's submission of no case. So let us know if he's going to actually approve it, because you guys know that if you approve it, it means that Kanu will be set free. So guys, let me know your thoughts below, and also please don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification button to be getting all the latest news in this channel anytime we drop new videos. So guys, thanks for watching. See you guys again in my next live video.